We cannot hope to accomplish this if we must be continually subjected to these singularly unbecoming strains and tensions, these childish claims and counterclaims. Mr. Briggs, I ask you a simple question. Is it or is it not within my province to credit a man with a job well done?
Of course it is.
Then may we drop it now?
Only if it's clearly understood that I don't submit to any of these calculated discolorations of a man's worth.
As to a man's worth, Mr. Briggs, I think I've proven myself a competent judge. I ask you to recall that I built this business from a scratch pile of used lumber and a few machines into a giant. And I made few mistakes in doing it. Few mistakes in business and few mistakes in judging men.
Well, you've made one this time. This report...
I refuse to engage in a running fight because a supposedly responsible official of this company persists in wasting time haggling over credit.
That is not fair.
I was not haggling over credit.
This is a joint report that we worked on.
Don't presume to tell me what's true and what is not true. What am I, some kind of idiot that I can't recognize another man's thinking? Whatever your abilities in the past, Mr. Briggs, your work hasn't shown this stamp of originality and talent in 10 years. A man slips, clutches, he loses his grip, he tries to hang on by someone else's.
You have no right to say that. Bill, will you please speak up?
Do, by all means, Mr. Briggs. You think I'm mistaken, do you? Shall I go through 150 pages and point out to you line by line where another man has taken over for you? Has had to take over for you?
And I can point out sections of this report that I never had to touch.
Had to, Mr. Staples? Of course you can. Let me show them to you. I've seen them submitted year after year. Principles and precepts for better business. Mr. Briggs' yearly platitudes. But you translated his unworkable, well-intentioned philosophy into tough business procedure. You make it work.
Ramsey!
Mr. Briggs, I will not tolerate insubordination on any level. And if anyone here finds that intolerable, he has the God-given right to offer his resignation.
Bill. Please.
Mr. Ramsey, I had no intention of seeming insubordinate.